Welcome to U.S. Citizenship Support, your #1 destination for mastering the U.S. Citizenship interview in 2025. Are you ready to pass your USCIS Civics Test with confidence? In this video, we bring you the most updated 100 Civics Questions and Answers, with a unique 1 question and 2 correct answers format, just like the real USCIS interview. This method gives you double the knowledge and double the confidence, helping you remember the answers faster and smarter. Whether you're preparing for the N400 interview, the Civics Test, or just starting your citizenship journey, this is your one-stop guide. Watch, learn, practice, and pass your test with ease. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to U.S. Citizenship Support, because every subscriber brings us closer to building a stronger community of future American citizens. Let's dive into the 100 civics questions. Your future starts right here, right now.
Who signs bills to become laws?
The President.
The President.
When was the Constitution written?
1787.
1787.
Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military?
The President.
The President.
What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now?
Mike Johnson.
Mike Johnson.
What did the Declaration of Independence do?
Announced our independence.
Announced our independence.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
435.
435.
What is the political party of the President now?
Republican.
Republican Party.
Name one state that borders Canada.
New York.
New York.
What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy?
Vote. Join a political party.
Vote. Join a political party.
Name your U.S. representative.
Answers will vary.
When must all men register for the Selective Service?
At age 18.
At age 18.
What did the Emancipation Proclamation do?
Freed the slaves.
Freed the slaves.
Where is the Statue of Liberty?
New York Harbor.
New York Harbor.
Who is in charge of the executive branch?
The President.
The President.
Name one American Indian tribe in the United States.
Cherokee.
Cherokee.
Why do some states have more representatives than other states?
Because of the state's population.
Because of the state's population.
When do we celebrate Independence Day?
July 4.
July 4.
Who vetoes bills?
The President.
The President.
What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for?
U.S. diplomat.
U.S. diplomat.
There were 13 original states. Name 3.
New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
Name one right, only for United States citizens.
Vote in a federal election.
Vote in a federal election.
What movement tried to end racial discrimination?
Civil rights movement.
Civil rights movement.
What does the President's cabinet do?
Advises the President.
Advises the President.
What happened at the Constitutional Convention?
The Constitution was written.
The Constitution was written.
What did Susan B. Anthony do?
Fought for women's rights.
Fought for women's rights.
What are two rights of everyone living in the United States?
Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion.
Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion.
Who was president during World War I?
Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson.
Name one problem that led to the Civil War.
Slavery.
Slavery.
How many justices are on the Supreme Court?
9.
9.
Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States.
Missouri River.
Missouri River.
There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them.
Citizens 18 and older can vote.
Citizens 18 and older can vote.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
Because there were 13 original colonies.
Because there were 13 original colonies.
We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years?
Six.
6.
What does the judicial branch do?
Reviews laws.
Reviews laws.
Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in?
World War II.
World War II.
What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens?
Serve on a jury.
Serve on a jury.
Who was the first president?
George Washington.
George Washington.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
Civil War.
Civil War.
What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did?
Freed the slaves.
Freed the slaves.
The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers.
James Madison.
James Madison.
Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now?
Answers will vary.
What is an amendment?
A change to the Constitution.
A change to the Constitution.
Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now?
John Roberts.
John Roberts.
Name one branch or part of the government.
Congress.
Congress.
What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress?
The Senate and House of Representatives.
The Senate and House of Representatives.
What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States?
Terrorists attacked the United States.
Terrorists attacked the United States.
What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
The United States.
The United States.
What is the name of the President of the United States now?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
What ocean is on the west coast of the United States?
Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean.
Name one U.S. territory.
Guam.
Guam.
What is the economic system in the United States?
Capitalist economy. Capitalist economy.
Name one state that borders Mexico.
California.
California.
Who did the United States fight in World War II?
Japan, Germany, and Italy.
Japan, Germany, and Italy.
What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment?
Speech.
Speech.
What did Martin Luther King Jr. do?
Fought for civil rights.
Fought for civil rights.
Why does the flag have 50 stars?
Because there are 50 states.
Because there are 50 states.
What is the name of the national anthem?
The Star-Spangled Banner.
The Star-Spangled Banner.
Who does a U.S. Senator represent?
All people of the state.
All people of the state.
During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States?
Communism.
Communism.
Name the U.S. war between the North and the South.
The Civil War.
The Civil War.
How old do citizens have to be to vote for president?
18 and older.
18 and older.
Why did the colonists fight the British?
Because of high taxes.
Because of high taxes.
How many U.S. senators are there?
100.
100.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
What is one reason colonists came to America?
Freedom.
Freedom.
What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves?
Africans.
Africans.
The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words?
We the people.
We, the people.
What is the capital of the United States?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.
Name 2 national U.S. holidays.
President's Day, Memorial Day.
President's Day, Memorial Day.
What does the Constitution do?
Sets up the government.
Sets up the government.
Who is the father of our country?
George Washington.
George Washington.
When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
April 15.
April 15.
What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence?
Life, liberty.
Life, liberty.
Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived?
American Indians.
American Indians.
What is the highest court in the United States?
The Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government?
To print money.
To print money.
What is the supreme law of the land?
The Constitution.
The Constitution.
How many amendments does the Constitution have?
27.
27.
What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution?
The Bill of Rights.
The Bill of Rights.
What are two cabinet-level positions?
Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education.
Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education.
What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen?
Obey the laws of the United States.
Obey the laws of the United States.
What are the two major political parties in the United States?
Democratic and Republican.
Democratic and Republican.
If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Vice President.
The Vice President.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
July 4, 1776.
July 4, 1776.
What is the capital of your state?
Answers will vary.
What ocean is on the east coast of the United States?
Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean.
If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Speaker of the House.
The Speaker of the House.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states?
Provide schooling and education.
Provide schooling and education.
We elect a U.S. representative for how many years?
2.
2.
What is the rule of law?
Everyone must follow the law.
Everyone must follow the law.
Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II?
Franklin Roosevelt.
Franklin Roosevelt.
Who is the governor of your state now?
Answers will vary.
What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803?
The Louisiana Territory.
The Louisiana Territory.
Who makes federal laws?
Congress.
Congress.
In what month do we vote for president?
November.
November.
What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now?
J.D. Vance.
J.D. Vance.
We elect a president for how many years?
4.
4.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s.
World War I.
World War I.
What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful?
Checks and balances.
Checks and balances.
What is freedom of religion?
You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion.
You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion.
Who signs bills to become laws?
The President.
The President.